welcome to another Speedpaint Torino. So today I'm drawing an AU actually that I found while I was browsing DeviantArt, which sounds kind of bad, because I reblogged a thing on my Tumblr about ship asks or something, and someone asked, was like, what do you think's the most underappreciated ship? And I'm like, well, Prometheus, I guess. I don't know too many underappreciated ships. I know a lot of ships, but I live in my own bubble. I don't generally see if something's super popular or not. I mean, unless it's like extremely popular that you can't ignore, like that's a little hard to, thingy. But generally, if a ship is not popular, I don't really notice. Anyway, so, I searched up Prometheus. I don't know why I didn't do it on fucking Tumblr. I did on DeviantArt. Bad idea, I guess. And I see this thing, and I'm like, that looks pretty. Like, that's some pretty art. And I click on it, and it's like this diamond AU, and I'm like, that's so cool. I want to do that. That's so cool. So the images that you see on the screen are by Day Colors, and then the AU was proposed by Small Blue Pearl or something like that. I don't know, there's links in the description. Anyway, so you can see I had a little thumbnail up top. Originally I was gonna have sort of Rose as Pink Diamond kind of crumbling down there, like dying, and I'm like, ha, bitch, me too. But I was like, I don't know, it didn't fit too well. I don't know, nah. Anyway, so I just stuck with Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and I really like how this turned out, and I had so much fun doing it. I did, I kind of based Amethyst more on the pictures by Day Colors, but for Pearl, I mostly stuck to my own design, just because as much as I love Day Colors drawings and like their designs for that, I kind of wanted them to be a little more diamondy, because I felt like Day Colors pictures were, you could tell that they're the characters, of course, but I feel like they weren't as grand as the diamonds are to some aspect. I don't know, I just felt like it could be a little more pizzazz. I really like how Pearl's eyes came out. I just love how Pearl came out in this entire drawing. Like, honestly, I think I've drawn her the best. Ironic because in terms of, I think, how they came out, it's kind of like, okay, so I draw Pearl the best, and she came out the best, and in terms of design, and then I can't draw Garnet at all, and she turned out meh, like the least favorite, and then like it's in the order of like which I can draw them. But I actually don't think that Garnet turned out that bad. I wish I could show her front facing costume, because I feel like that'd be super cool, but it's just the back. And at first I was like, oh, maybe I might give her like show off her butt a little, because she's facing backward. It's on, she's looking back over her shoulder like, what's up, and then that. But then I was like, but I kind of like the idea of like this cape thingy, because look, all of them have capes. I have a thing for capes. I think they're cool. I also tried, I don't know if you could see it during the sketch process, at least I tried making Garnet's hair different, like more diamond shape, or rather the star shape that they have, but I don't know, I just ended up going for a little more sharper look, and honestly, Garnet looks more like yellow diamond than she does white diamond, but we'll leave it at that. I know some of you might be asking, oh, but how does Garnet work? She's a fusion, she can't be a diamond. Listen, I'm not getting into the technical aspect of this. I have no idea how that works. I was also asking, like, how does that work? But you know what? This is a strange AU to begin with. Steven doesn't exist. Pink Diamond got it on with Greg, and now there's probably a child on Earth that's Pink Diamond and Greg's child. So, the parallels aren't entirely there, but it's still an interesting concept, and I love it. Anyway, so, I was torn between making this a painting or the line art, and then I was like, I'll do line art, because I was just really inspired by Day Colors drawing, because I was just like, this is so pretty. It's so pretty. I stared at it a lot. I keep going back to the images and I look at them and I'm like, these are so nicely done. I love them. I really do. I love the colors. So nice. Ugh. Anyway, I kind of didn't use Garnet's original colors because I based this Garnet, at least like white diamond Garnet, off like color change Garnet, and I just kind of made her a little more dull and desaturated in terms of color and stuff, just kind of to give her that sort of I'm dead inside kind of feel, instead of like I'm a happy-go-lucky lesbian. Bitch, me too, the fuck. Yeah, with the shading, that's the word I'm looking for. With the shading, I was gonna stick with kind of just like, well, you know, with cell shading, you just use the one color and you're good to go, usually. But I was like, I can't just do cell shading like I can't. I'm like, it's too boring. I can't make it look nice. So I'm like, well, I added this kind of, okay, so I duplicated the layer from the original multiply or whatever shade layer, and then I used this like this brush that kind of makes it like blur, like a Gaussian blur or something. So I thought that had like a nice effect to it. And also, as you can see, I think mostly on the face of Pearl and her star, you can see I've added like blue tints and stuff throughout, and I try to do that throughout Amethyst as well, but instead of like adding blue, or it depends, I'll add blue sometimes, or I'll add red, just depending, just because, you know, purple's an in-between color between those two colors. Is, you know, you merge them, you get purple. So it just was very circumstantial, like where it was. Like you see near the hand, it's more reddish, but up near the hair, it's more towards the blue. So, you know, I actually had a lot of fun painting. I'm so used to painting. Coloring Amethyst's shirt, her top. Like, I love how the shading turned out on that. Like, I'm just like, mwah, mwah, perfecto, good job. I really dislike how I did Pearl's legs, though. I just, no thank you, honey. I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, I really don't, but I feel like they're just so out of place. I'm just, what? Anyway, I know that diamonds don't typically have, like, you know how pearls have like that translucent kind of cloth thing and stuff, like traditional pearls I'm talking about, even Pearl when like back in the day. I know like they don't have that, but I still wanted to keep that aspect because it is kind of Pearl-like. So her cape thingy, like her hoodie thingy, that thing, instead of going down into like a solid, like the solid material that it's made up on top, it turns like, it goes down into like this translucent material, and I think that's like super pretty. I really like, I don't know, I really like Amethyst. I feel like Amethyst in this role would just be so interesting and so like, ooh, wow, wow. What am I saying? I just love this AU. I think it's so great. I could just stare at it all day. I want to do more stuff for this AU. It's great. Also, I forgot to mention, I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded anything, but listen, seasonal depression and normal depression have gone up against me, and I'm like, the fuck. Anyway, I wanted to, near the end, also, if you see like me just like not doing anything like on the screen, that's because I'm probably in Photoshop adding like sparkles or whatever. So I wanted to do this mostly, you know, cell shading, that sort of stuff. But I was like, oh, my clouds look so nice painted. I'm so sad. So I did the clouds, you know, a little more painterly, and I was like, oh, I'm such a trash. Oh. Anyway, yeah, I really like how the end result of this is. I'm just, I'm so proud of this drawing. I love the concept. I might even turn it into a shirt. I'll have to revamp it, obviously, because, you know, it's like in a square sort of format. So I might just kind of, where the circle is, kind of crop the sky so it's just in the circle, and then make the clouds a little more complete, like at the sides, and then I think it'll be fine for a shirt. So yeah, I think this will be fine as a shirt. Like, you know, I think it'll look nice. Anyway, I went on long enough. Hopefully this was entertaining enough, hearing me rambling and stuff. Go check out Day Colors and Precious Baby Pearl, or something like that. I'm sorry, I don't remember. It was a long name thingy. I'm not sure if Precious Baby Blue Pearl does many arts, but regardless, check out Day Colors. I love their art. It's so pretty. I'm a little jealous. Just the line out. Okay, you know, I've gone on long enough. Shut up, me. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I'll upload some other time whenever. Ciao.